Big up the Army channel.
At home, or we can't do this or that. It's just we choose to just take the time to invest in ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
You see, this is what I like to talk about, to explain to ladies. Because you just said to me, we need you, but you don't need us. And and somebody in the world or something trick you.
Okay, what into thinking that?
Yes, because the real thing is, men, we can survive on our own. Let's say the light goes out and the gas go out and everything go out. Tell me how these ladies gonna cope.
Yeah, easy.
Go on.
Get a candle, there's your light.
Listen, if the light goes out, you gotta every dinner you eat now, yeah, you'll have to hunt it.
Yeah.
And there will be many hungry people out there hunting it.
Men are the hunters.
So men will be out there hunting for food and women will be out there hunting for food. But you can bet the men is gonna get the food. Because the woman is not physically strong enough to do certain things.
But you gotta remember, yeah, in a pride, yeah, there's one lion and there's how many lionesses? But it's the lioness that goes out hunting to bring back for her cubs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the cheaters? It's only the cheater. Once the man breeds her, it's the woman's cat, yeah, that goes off and raises her kids by herself, does all the hunting. So you saying women can't survive like without a man and all of that? Yeah, I still don't agree with that. There's a lot of women. Remember they say, yeah, they made God made Adam first, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, you need a man. So he took a rib and then he made woman from Adam made Eve.
But
he said Adam was lonely. Do you get me? So you lot need us. He gave you lot women because you need a woman.
God didn't make Eve for Adam to be because he need her. He need her to breed her because God need people on the earth. That's what Adam need Eve for. Let's say no more sex is gonna happen in the world. We still gonna live, but you are gonna dead for younger because people don't need us. Woman has forever needed men.
Oh gosh.
No disrespect to ladies, but it's only one thing we need ladies for. One single reason we need ladies for is to have sex with them.
Yeah.
Ladies,
and that's why women get cautious now. The too many failed relationships, not that we asked for it, but in the end, women get fed up of going through rubbish. So they just say no to all the guys. It's not like they ain't got men after them, you know. Women, I'm sure women have a lot of guys after them, but they just choose. See, men sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can sleep with. Women sleep with who they want to. We choose who we want to sleep with.
Mm-hmm.
But men can sleep with whoever they can get.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever will give it up to them, men will happily sleep with them. But women, I don't know, I can't speak for the women. There are some women out there that are promiscuous and they sleep around, but I think they're women that's gone through some type of trauma and that's how they're processing it. But for women that are a bit more regulated and in tune with themselves, I don't feel like they're just out there sleeping with other women, loads of men. They're choosing who they want to sleep with, and the more you go throughout life and the older you get, you start to choose more wisely, and you won't just give your body and share that energy with just any man just because you're horny for the night. You know what I mean?
But the problem that hit women when they catch on later.
Sorry, I accidentally put you on hold. So say that again.
The problem is when women catch on late, it mash up them whole thing early because, as I said, the reason why a man will settle down with a woman and put up with her diminishing beauty. If him have
Why is it diminishing beauty?
Yes, it's so true.
Why is it diminishing beauty? Why don't we grow more beautiful the older and the wiser we get? Beauty is not on the outside, you know. We might get wrinkly, and black don't even crack anyway, yeah. So like we don't like age the way white people age, yeah. But like where you're saying diminishing, I think that's putting down women, making them feel as though so the older you get, the uglier you get, the less chance you have of settling down. True love can find you at any age.
All right, you're thinking now from a woman's point of view. You have to flip yourself into a man point of view. What women need to know, is what men thinks about, what men want, not what not what women think or how it should be. You have to go to the reality of what men. Excuse me. Achoo!
But men only, bless you.
Thank you.
Men only think of like the here and now though. Like if you're with a guy, he's only thinking now. Like, am I happy now? Like he's not thinking of the future. You can explain future goals and stuff, and men wouldn't really see the future. They're just worried about, is everything good now? We happy now? Even if they're cheating, if a man's there laying next to you, he's got his woman at home. As long as he's happy now, there's no stress on his head. It's not a problem.
All right. He's thinking about.
That's why when women are like, oh, like, didn't you think of me when you were cheating? No, of course not. He wasn't thinking of you, because right at that moment he was happy doing what he was doing.
Then ask the woman the same thing. Ask the woman the same thing. When you was cheating, was you thinking about me? And you was thinking about getting this new dick. That's it. So again, I want to emphasize that men. If man is thinking about the here and now, he's thinking about the long. You see the woman when he want to stay with, he's thinking about the future with her.
What with the woman that's there?
That he want. With other girls, he's just thinking about the here and now. Yeah. So men don't go around thinking about the here and now. Men think about the future. And men have all the plans.
What is it that men want for women to get the ring on their finger and for a man to stay loyal, yeah? Mm-hmm. What is it that the man needs to see in a woman? What if the woman can cook, she don't sleep around, she's giving you your kids, she cleans, she takes care of herself, she look good? What more? She's skilled, she's got a good job or whatever, she's smart, she's educated, yeah? Mm-hmm. What more do you want what more qualities and skills do you want in a female to say this is the one? Why do men still cheat on good, hard-working women that they could build with? But instead of building with these women, they break them down, they abuse them, they cheat on them, they make them feel less worthy than what God made them to be. And then they start turning around getting foolish with all these other men that don't want them.
All right.
So what is it you're looking for in a woman?
First of all, we have to break the cheating part down. Men don't cheat. Men have sex. Men don't cheat.
So what's cheating?
Cheating. Women cheat.
What's cheating? Why is women So isn't cheating sleeping with someone outside of your relationship?
You have to understand men now. Men was made with the capability. 30 men can breed every single woman in the earth. Okay. Mm-hmm. So obviously now, we was meant to make with a heap of testosterone, and our sperm is toxic. One girl cannot satisfy the amount of sex where we have. Cannot. She won't want to do it as much. She cannot. Look here, she Annie. She don't want to do it as much as we.
But what about porn stars? There's women out there that have sex for a living.
Yes.
They have high sex drive. So why not have a woman
that's not sex drive. That's a job.
But they're having to have sex.
That's a job. They're doing a job. They're not doing it because they want to do it. Every time they do it, it's a job and they're doing their job. They get paid for fucking 20 man a year or a week. They do it. It doesn't necessarily that they want to have fuck every minute. We was made.
You don't think porn stars are doing that job because they want to? You think they're doing it because they have to?
They are doing a job. When I go to work, I don't want to be there. I'm doing a job. So this to them is a job, and they go to work and they're doing their job. Now we know if a God make we, in which I don't know who make we, when we have sex, because it is a must.
Yeah.
So if we cheat, all we're trying to do is to help you out. You all get too much. Look at pum pum or bruise constantly.
No. You don't need to go out and cheat. Why can't men help them sort themselves out every now and then? Then if you need to release so often, you don't have to go out there and be putting it in other women.
But some of them do.
Yeah. They do, and that's
obviously,
I think that's cheating.
Obviously.
So you're saying because women can only get pregnant once.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And by one man, if they sleep around, that's cheating. But because men can impregnate multiple women at once, then it's not the same.
You really believe in God and everything. You know? So what you have to do now is remember how the God where you believe in make men. He make men for do what them do. For fuck whole I world. He name make woman for fuck the whole I world because she can have 1 child a year. While we can have 50 child a year. 100 child a year. Children a year, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's all about what women in the world need to start understanding. It's how men was made and how woman was made and the purpose of each other. And you can't change we. Just like how we can't change, cannot change we. We cannot not do what we do. When we reach certain age, maybe we decide to settle down. If we see the potential in a person. If we see the person that act like them giddy headed, then we just kick in and say, you know what? If I settle down with this, I'm gonna cry. So I won't. And with the most way or the woman them still a bit, well, he can do it. Well, if you do what we do, can remember this as well. Men want sex.
So what do you think of men that have loads of children with multiple women? You think that's okay?
It was ordained that way. I don't
all of these half siblings. Why shouldn't all siblings?
You gotta make me answer. You gotta make me answer.
Instead of trying to normalize.
You gotta make me answer.
Children everywhere. That's not good.
You gotta make me answer the question. It might not sound fun. I don't remember the question now.
Oh, so I'm saying, what do you think of men having multiple children with loads of different women?
That was meant to be. That is how men was made. So when we do what we was meant to do, with the changes of today's society, that is looked at as bad. But we was meant to do. Look at the ram goat. How much children the ram goat have? How much children the lion have? How much? They have many. I don't know if you confirm and say, you know what? Me not run that baby for there from around me. Me I keep him right where him there. Him have many children over anywhere. But what me I go do? I him me breed for the next man you meet. Not necessarily must like your child the way that I do my child. Our child. It's just this man like you. This man will put up with you and show you a good face to your child because he likes you and we are just con artists as well. So
yeah, you put on front. I think this has come down. I think this is just something that's been put in since slavery as some type of coping mechanism, because I don't see how you think that's okay. I just think maybe being on slave plantations, being sold from your wives and your children, being separated, men having to remarry, have new kids on new plantation. I think maybe it's fallen down generations, like to protect yourself, to not get attached to certain families because there was maybe no chance of us staying with this family. And I think that's where your logic has come from, maybe of years of us being sold separately. But I think if you go back, way back to Africa from the before time, the mother, I think like there was one man with one woman and there's one family. That's how I think
you can't say that because in Africa,
it was made on earth for men to have kids everywhere.
In Africa, if we the Africa now, we'd have 12 wives, 50 wives.
But where did that come from? That came from us having to marry different because we was getting sold everywhere.
No. That wasn't Africa. That was in Caribbean, in Caribbean and America when they after slavery. And I don't attribute anything that we do today to slavery because we didn't go through slavery. Our foreparents did. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't say I am this or I am that because of slavery. I don't put nothing to slavery. I am today. My foreparents was in that situation.
Yeah.
I am not.
But we're still affected by it. I'm still angered by it.
I am not sure.
I don't have a clue, but I still feel angered by it.
But I am not sure if slavery affect I and I. Women will always say, I hear most women I communicate with always attribute certain things to slavery. I cannot do that because I wasn't there. So I'm going back to how men was made. Men was made to have a lot of sex. So you cannot want a man to be a woman.
Yeah.
A man is a man, and if you be a woman kind of man, you're not gonna like him. You'll lose attraction for him because he's not manly.
Yeah.
He has feminine traits and tendencies. He's not attractive. He's not masculine. He's
That's true.
So
that's true. You don't want a pansy boy.
So a man is gonna fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a man's gonna do. What you gotta do now is make sure that he don't stop slapping you in your glue and walk away from you and your children, because the next man that come along, he came for sex, and then you will find inconsistent with him and move on, And the more man you go to, the less the baby father interested to come back to you.
Yeah.
So woman got a hard task in that aspect. And the next thing is because
me personally, I ain't got that problem after like 6 years. I'm still trying to bat him off like a bloody fly buzzing around me.
no, see, you see how loyal he is.
No, that's not being loyal.
Of course.
That's leave me alone. I don't want
that
you.
is as loyal
That's
as
what I'm
we.
saying. We choose.
That
when he had me, if he took care of me, and again, it was the same thing you're talking about. Cheating on me with too many different women to the point I had enough after 8 years. I was like, I'm done.
We don't
I'm
cheat.
done. Because men are silly. Men will go and go chat their woman to this girl that they're just sleeping with. Why don't you just go deal with the thing?
You know
and
why?
That's it, and go
Why
back
again?
home to where your food is cooked, where your washing is done, you know what I mean, where your children lay. But you don't. You go lay around the other woman's house, you go fill up her head, start talking rubbish about your baby mom and she's this and that, and then now this girl loses her plate, like thinks she's the one, and starts ringing out the baby mom like she's somebody, and then that's causing you argument. Well, men need to, if you're gonna sleep around, then men need to make sure they're just sleeping around and not going around chatting, filling up the girl's head with nonsense.
You want me to explain more now?
Because women will think, oh yeah, now I'm the one and I want him, and then now women will get possessive and now want to break up your family, because really no woman wants to just sleep with a man and that's it. They want you because they're sleeping with you because they want you. So they get an opportunity to try and ruin your family to get you, hoping that your baby mom's going to leave you and that you're going to go to them. They will do that.
That's why you don't need to teach the man more, because you are the teacher of men. So every time a woman leave her baby father and she have a son, she make her son come in the gallus world and come be a stupid gallus. Because no man not teach no boy nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
So what them are gonna learn? Them are gonna learn fi chat them woman like how them woman chat them man. Not like how them mother chat her man. Because everything that a child learn, he learn it from somewhere. So if him see him mother a chat his dad, his or her dad, let's say his now, because it's a man thing, his dad with her new man, because everybody complain about something to somebody. So where the child learned that from, he saw his mother complaining about his dad to the new man. So he grow up, he's in problem with his baby mother. Then he start complaining to his new girl about his baby man, because that's what he learned. If he had learned to go to speak to his dad or granddad or somebody or a next man, he would have done that and hold back certain things, because somebody that teach him say, you don't chat to next girl about your girl.
Yeah.
He didn't learn that.
Yeah.
So how can he demonstrate something that he didn't learn? If the ladies them need to start keeping the man that breed them around, and they will have, the child will come out better. And after we have babies, especially women, after a woman have baby, right now her life is not her life. She need to make sure that she help to make this child be the best adult. Because if I am a horse trainer and the horse keep losing, it's all up to the trainer.
Yeah.
And if he wins, they attribute that to the trainer.
Yeah.
So nowadays, when a woman get a son and him become a fucking murderer and stabbing people and robbing and drug dealing, she said the street teach him. But if he become a doctor, she'll say, my handiwork that.
Yeah.
So the handiwork.
But they make it harder nowadays, the government, with all the beating and all of that now. They make it harder for you to punish your children. The way I was brought up by my parents, I'm unable to discipline my son in that way. Because I'm just talking personally, by the way, not generally for the whole everybody, but like it's harder, innit, to do things like that.
Yeah, well.
So at the same time, when a woman, if the woman's there blaming the streets, you might have to listen to her and take that in, because you never know, maybe what she wishes she was able to do to prevent him ending up being
she can't prevent him. By the law, she cannot prevent him. The man can prevent him.
No, the man can't. How if the man's gone? The man's not in the house.
Well, what the woman need to do is to make sure the man is there.
What if it's not safe for a woman to be around the man? What if the man's an abusive man?
I will breed for him.
What if you breeded before?
All right, what you need
what
to
if
do?
he turned abusive after you felt pregnant and you realized now he's got you because you're carrying his kid?
Check this
so
out.
now he's gonna get controlling and abusive.
Check this out. You see, whatever the woman is doing to make the man abusive, simple, stop it.
So you're saying what the woman was done is her fault? No.
Would you, if you had the authority, if the government wasn't so strict against physical chastising, would you hit your child for nothing?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Your woman is not your child.
No. Wait. People are people, and people grow up a particular way. And if it's okay for you to hit your child, remember say your child are your child because it come out of you. But when at times you want me to say you are my woman, but when I slap you in your face, you don't want me to say you're not my woman, so I can't slap you now. But otherwise from that, you're my woman, don't. You can't choose when me for own you from when me not for own you. You can't choose the time there. If you are my woman, you're my woman. If it's not, you is not. You can't choose the time when me are your man. Me are your man all the time. When I time for put on two slap, I'm my woman. And when I time for love her and hug her up, I'm my woman.
No, that's
so don't tell me.
That's blurring the lines.
Don't come tell me.
Because
no.
Then how can you beat me one time but say you love me after?
Oh, you beat your child and say you love your child.
When you beat a child, that's called discipline.
No.
So
woman not forget discipline too. So woman not forget discipline too. People not forget.
Why them? Because we're already grown adults.
Okay, so after you're grown and still at the fuckery, got the stuff where you had to hurt me.
But what's the fuckery? The
fuckery, whatever. Nobody don't hit nobody for no reason.
Unless they're an angry individual and don't know how to communicate.
Well, in those cases where the man is an automatic beater for no, and I don't know any that just beat up on, fuck my bitch up for nothing. I don't fuck her up for nothing at all. No, you got a reason why you fuck her up. I'm not agreeing with the fuck up. Don't get me wrong. But this is reality we're talking about. So a man will fuck up somebody that do something. When a man fuck up a next man, why do they fuck him up? Everybody's okay with it. Two men just fight. They fuck him up. One fuck up one. It's fine. Why did they fuck him up? Somebody did some dumb shit.
Women are the weaker species as
well. Act like it. Act like it.
And the one that can hunt.
If you are,
enforce your heavy weight on a woman.
If you are the weaker species, act like it, and you have to listen. You have to. It's not what you want. It's what is. It's not what we want. It's what is. And if my woman can hit my child for doing something wrong, which is a child with an apprentice to this world, I don't expect much from an apprentice. I expect
when you
much.
Smack your children, you're not smacking them to bruise them or bust their lip or
so you
break
think
their
so is it nice?
Putting women in hospital.
Yeah, because you know why? Because she don't want to stop. Because he says to her, stop doing what you're doing. Stop doing what you're doing.
But they're not okay.
So if you're a woman, I'm gonna say stop doing what you're doing because that hurt me. What the fuck you expect to do? Continue to do it. Then you have to expect my right now. Don't listen to me, but you're there with me and you're not listening to me. Expect my right. Expect my right. Yeah, it's not nice, but it is reality. Listen to me, and me choose you as my woman. So you have to listen to me. Listen to our next man. I'm gonna be the and a pretty thing.
Pastor, listen. I've got to go. My son's in the bath and I want to go down and go wash his hair and blow dry and plait it because he's back to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
So can I call you back in like an hour and we can continue?
No problem, mama.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Bye.